mic. You good? Shalom, Israel. You got the mic right there? We're the ISUPK started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander General Yohana, we've been teaching this truth since 1969, where we teach blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm Officer Gazak Park, teaching the Lashawan Qadash class, Ancient Hebrew, and Assyrian Hebrew. We're not affiliated with any other Hebrew like group, Israelite group, man, because these other groups, they're not our brothers. And the heathens definitely not our brothers.
Right.
But we got to teach our people the Lashawan Qadash class, man, so that the words that you get from there and from our books, what's that book that's sitting in the yard, that brown book that's got to hold that one up? You got that one? That's the book that we go over in Sabbath services. What is that called? Let's bring that here.
Or not.
What, Warrior? See, this is what we do. We teach the Tanakh. We teach out of the Tanakh, the Hebrew. That's what we learn. Of course, we teach the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, of course, and then in the middle is the Apocrypha. But you'll find the in the Tanakh, the Hebrew. That's what we have to go over. I appreciate that. So that's what we're trying to go over every night here in South Carolina, in Greenville, South Carolina. We're trying to teach our people the Lashawan Qadash class. And of course, the history of the Hebrew that we learned in the ancient Hebrew. You can see my chart, right? The ancient Hebrew, we learned that our ancient Hebrew says Abba Gada Hawazaka Tayakala Manasa I Pataza Kwarashata. It's the same sounds that's in the ancient Hebrew. Only thing is, in the ancient Hebrew, they taught us to teach. They taught us different understandings of how they wanted their vowels. I mean, their symbols.
Right.
And their symbols look like chicken scratch. That's the only thing you can really say. But the Most High gave us the original ancient Hebrew. He's going to restore all that when we get ready to have our heaven, basically, right?
Right.
So the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the only ones that really need to apply. Everybody else, ain't no sense you get no card. You don't get no pastor card here. You got to be from the seed of Israel, right?
Right.
Let's clap up for the seed of Israel. Who we got in class tonight, Mark?
You got Officer Nayar checking in,
Right.
And Officer Kazamar checking in.
Kazamar, all right, good, great. We get. I know Hakwani probably on the road making some of that long dollars. Sean and all other brothers, man.
Right.
We understand that. You got it. Yeah, cool. Checking the class once in a while. Well, we're gonna get class started, man. How many in Hebrew you read Hebrew from right to left? In other words, from right to left. Okay. We're gonna go over some number systems before we get into that. We're going to go in a little bit into the some words and to describe that we are an oppressed people, man. How many understand that? How many understand what oppression is, man? We are an oppressed people. How do you know that? How do you know we're oppressed? We're oppressed because you look out the window every day. There's some black man being called out of his name, Niger.
Right.
Well, they won't say the other word, but they want to call out his name and say, like George Floyd, right?
Right.
And oppressed, man. Oppressed people. Philando Castile. What's it, Brown brother? What's his name? Mike Brown. And in St. Louis. He was oppressed, man.
Right.
In other words, we get oppressed every day, even on our jobs, man.
Right.
Trayvon Martin, you can't be no more oppressed. Look at the people that have the most, what do you call it? When I say oppression, have the most wickedness done to them, then you'll understand. You'll understand what that means. We're going to go over that word here a little bit in class before we get into the number system. All right, that makes sense?
All right.
Okay, we're going to, let's see. Give me, give me Psalms 17 and 9. Let's talk a little bit about it. Psalm 17 and 9, man, it talks about something. It talks about the oppression of our people. We're going to go over these words so you'll understand the Hebrew. That's why a person asked me long ago, man, why do we need to learn the Hebrew? You need to learn the Hebrew for this reason. So you'll understand when you see a word like oppress, you'll understand what it means, right?
Right.
You'll understand that deadly, what deadly means. And they're going after us with what do you call it? Intent.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You'll understand who your enemies are. Read for me. You got that? If you could put me Bible Kushak.
This is Psalms chapter 17.
Loud and clear. Bible Kushak. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 17, verse 9.
Right.
From the wicked that oppress me,
Right.
from my deadly enemies who compass me about.
Yeah. Read that again. Read that again. From the who that oppressed me?
From the wicked that oppress
From
me.
my buddies.
From the wicked that oppress
From
me.
the people that offer me much money on the job.
From the wicked that oppress me.
From the people that wouldn't do me no harm. Hell.
Right.
Go ahead.
From the wicked that oppress me.
Right. The Bible says from the wicked. And who are the wicked? All the other nations.
Right.
Esau and all those nations. Continue. Read.
From my deadly enemies.
From my what?
From my deadly enemies.
Deadly. That word deadly is napash.
Right.
From that deadly enemy, man. Not somebody that's gonna pat you on the back and, hey man, hey, it's nice knowing you. No, they serious, man. They serious about killing you. So you have to understand that Esau, his intent is to take us out of here.
Right.
So you gotta separate yourself from these people. So finish reading. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Who compass me about.
Who compassed me. That means you around them all the time.
Right.
Right? They compass me about, right? Read verse 10.
Verse 10.
Right.
They are enclosed in their own fat.
They full of it.
Right.
They enclosed in their own fat, man. They greasy. Go ahead.
With their mouth they speak proud.
With their mouth, they speaking like, I own this world. I own it. I got it, man. The earth is given to them, right? They know that. Listen, whether they know what the text is in the Bible, they know that this earth is given to Esau temporarily until the Most High come back. Find that 9:24 for me, Klaus, tomorrow. 5 minutes. They close their own fat. Finish reading. Verse 11.
Verse 11.
Right.
They have now compassed us in our. It's like they have now compassed us in our steps.
In our steps. What do you mean, man? Like we walk on the streets, and these heathens compassed us, man. They're all around us. They're ready to do us bodily harm. They're ready to do it. All they want to do is to keep us oppressed. That's how they stay in power, man. Understand that. How they stay in power. Job 9:24. You got that?
Yeah.
It ain't changed. Go ahead, read that. It's still there. Give me Job 9:24.
Right.
You got it?
This is Job 9:24.
Right. We're talking about the people who the oppressor. Let's let you know who this oppressor is, man. Who is this oppressor? Go ahead.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The hand of the wicked, right?
Right.
The hand of the wicked. We're gonna listen. The Bible calls the oppressor wicked. He ain't no brother of yours. He ain't no friendly person, man.
Right.
You don't just walk up to him and say, hi, how you doing? Listen, the only thing that you should have in front of him is hi and bye.
Right.
When I'm and I take this from the words of Commander General Han. We used to say, how I deal with my enemies, I just say, thank you, hi, and bye.
Right.
That's all you can do. You can't you gonna take them home and invite them for steak dinner? Hell, I mean, no, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't because they're your enemy, man. Finish reading that again. I'm sorry. Read that again.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Ratazah, the Bible calls it. The earth that we walk our feet on, man, the steps that we take that you just read in our yard, that the Bible says the earth is given into the wicked. Okay, go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Right. He even goes around and put a white Christ on Caesar Borgia. Can I say
Right.
that? Finish read.
If not, where and who is he?
Who is he, man? Smart. Who is he?
Right.
If he ain't Esau, who is he? Who is our enemy? Go ahead. You gonna say something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something. He said, "Are you gonna invite them to dinner?" About the little old stories, that we learned when we was growing up.
Right.
You heard about Goldilocks, right? When she went to three bears' house, she ate their food.
Goldilocks, yeah. That the wicked is a a varmint, man.
Right.
He's a lion. He's a devil. That's what you got to understand. The Lord made them to be the devils on this earth. That's what you got to understand, right?
Right.
This ain't a person that you invite home simply because you want another raise.
Right.
You know? This ain't a person. This is Esau, the oppressor, and all the other nations for that matter, right?
Right.
And they're wicked, man. They're wicked and they oppress us daily. That's what we're trying to show you here. We got a couple words here on the board that we'll go over. Anything left on that? What else you got on that, Yar? Verse 12? Or did you finish finish reading 11?
They have now compassed us in ourselves. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth.
They compassed us in our steps, man. And they set their eyes bowing down to the earth, man. Bowing. What was that, bowing? Yeah, it is bowing. I'm sorry. Bowing down to the earth, right?
Right.
In other words, this they worship all of the idols on this earth, man.
Right.
And everything but Yahweh, right? And Yahweh Shah,
yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey.
Yeah, well, you know, a lion is vicious, man. Them long bicuspids, them long incisors teeth, man. They ready to tear something, man. Go ahead.
And as it were a young lion lurking in secret places.
Even in the secret places, you see, like that boy got killed in that mall at one time, the Chinese place, man, where that man, he was waiting, he was lurking, he chased that boy, what? Damn near a mile out the road, man.
Right.
Just to go and kill him.
Right.
Lurking around in secret places, man. This is what they do. What they doing in our villages? They sell us they chicken wings, ain't they?
Right.
Sells them hot wings, man. That's what it is. But they lurking in secret places. They ain't had no business being over there in our place, man.
Right.
But that's what it is. Okay, that's enough on that, right? Now you go ahead and read 13. Go ahead. This is what the Lord telling you to do. Go ahead.
Arise, O Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Disappoint him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, arise, O Lord, and disappoint him.
Right.
Cast down.
Cast down. Right.
I was like, cast him down.
Right.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right. The Most High got a sword for them. He says, what? Read that again. Arise, what?
Arise, O Lord.
Right.
Disappoint him.
It would be a disappointment when the Most High, when he puts a thwart or quagmire in the mud for them. In other words, he start burning up their towns and giving them floods and what else? Hurricanes. It got fires here lately. I've seen over in, I think it was Taiwan or one of those places over there, man.
Right.
It got over in where's that at? Floods right there in, what was that, Manhattan?
Oh, that was right in New York.
Right in New York, man. So arise, read that again. Arise in what?
Yeah.
Arise, O Lord.
Right. Arise, Most High. Go ahead.
It's like, arise, O Lord.
Right. Disappoint
him.
Right.
And cast down, deliver.
Cast them down. Right. Arise, O Lord, disappointed. In other words, his aim and goal is to oppress us, right?
Right.
But what is it? Read it. Arise, O Lord, disappointed. Turn him in another direction, man. Put these floods about him so he won't like, oh damn, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to kill the black man, but I see a flood about 5 feet high. That's what this is saying, man. This is what, oh man, I see a tornado. Oh man, this is what the Most High is saying. Disappoint him. Go ahead, finish reading.
Cast him down.
Right.
Deliver.
Cast Esau down. Right. Cast the white man down. Go ahead, read.
Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Deliver my soul from Esau. Who else could he be, man? Earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Go ahead.
Which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword. The Most High got a sword, man. It's sharper than any two. His word will do all of that for you. All you have to do is just separate from these people down here, right? Right? That's good enough on that, okay? That makes sense? So we're going to get into on the board some of those words used in in Psalms, what was that? Psalms 17 and 9. We're going to get into some of those words, right?
Right.
What are we talking about here on the board, man? What is this saying here? Let's find out. What word we got up here? Come on up here, man. You might as well sit up here. Chilling. Right? What we got up here? You got to spell it out too. Read that. What? So what that word spells? Spell it out. Yeah, here you go. Spell out what that is. Nagasha. Not Nagasaki, but Nagasha. Well, what is Nagasha spell? You have to write it in the English. That means you have to start at least from there. No, you don't better have enough room right there. Right about there. You're writing from left to right, but Hebrew reads from right to left, right? Go ahead. Knock yourself out. What's that? That's a shah.
Right.
You're writing it backwards. That ain't what I want. You have to write it left to right. Nagash. You're writing Shagan. See how the board's getting dry for it. Go ahead. Start right here. Read it left to right. Get used to that. Nah. Make sense? All right. Right. Anybody in chat? What do you think that word means? We got other people. It's what? Are we on YouTube and what?
Facebook.
We on Facebook? What is our YouTube at? Is it okay? We have people checking in. We should have people checking in anytime. You monitor that. Now you are while you over there. See who's doing what. Okay. What does that word mean? Nagash. What do you think that word means? Press, right? Put that up there then. Press. Right at the beside it. We got one thing, right? Go ahead. We're an oppressed people, man. So what do you? What's I'm? What do you think that I'm means? What are we? What are we? What is the press usually? I think the press got, is it 2 P's or 1 P? I think it is 2 P's. Yeah. It's 2 what? 2 P's. Yeah. There you go. So I'm is simply means people. Write that down. It means people. Yeah. What are real people, right? I think you catch on later, but soon. And all we're doing is transliterating the word so people can see it, right? Before we get into our number system, I like to kind of go over things. So what we read about Psalm 17 and 9, that we're an oppressed people, man. It's almost like Lamentations. Give me Lamentations 4 and 17, when you get a chance right there. We're an oppressed people. How do we know that? Because like the Bible says this, from the wicked that oppress me. They talk about the children of Israel, right? What wicked? And that's what this word is. Nah, go ahead, work that word down in Hebrew. Nah. You tell them what you're doing. Tell them about the independent connections and connections and all.
All right, we got the word Nagash.
Right.
Right. And this first character is not. Because it's by itself, it's independent connector.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
Because it has an independent sound.
Right.
Go ahead.
And right here, you have this word. Well, this character right here is God.
Mm-hmm.
And you have this character right here is Shah.
Mm-hmm. And what language is this we're speaking?
This is the ancient Hebrew.
The ancient Hebrew. How is that any different from the Assyrian? We'll find out in a second because I'm going to have to rewrite it. Go ahead.
Then together, this word is gosh, because the deep in the commitment.
Explain that. How is that possible?
Right. So these deep in the commitment makes these two characters one sentence.
Come alive, right?
Right.
One band, one sound on those two, God and Shah. So we say gosh, underline gosh. Right? That's what you're spelling. Point to that. Gosh.
Gosh.
Yeah. Nagash, not nagash, but nagash. You know, something like these fake Hebrews, they ain't no telling how they pronounce that. Is that right? And people, what?
People.
All right.
Word I. All right. You got this Hebrew character right here.
Right.
Which is I. And you got this ancient Hebrew character right here is Ma.
Ma.
And together it makes the word I.
And that stands for what? The word what?
Stands for the word people.
So here's some new vocabulary for you. So when you say nagash, I'm, you're saying oppressed people, man. And you might as well put in this context, we are an oppressed. I could put the past tense on it, but I'm not going to go through that tonight. But that's oppressed means will be past. But I will put it present tense, oppressed people. Oppressed. Go ahead and put ed on the end of that oppressed, because we really need to say that. We are oppressed people, right? That means past, present, and even future. We're gonna be oppressed no matter how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
So that's what that means, man. We're an oppressed people, man. We're on StreamYard, right? You put your room for people to join class there? If they need to. Okay. So that's what the Lord is saying. To say that, in other words, they're enclosed in their own fat. They got a lot of money. That's what they're saying. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of money. They done took the money from the cotton fields that we had. And what did they do with it? Spend it on whatever they want to, high-rise buildings, so they can control who? You. You got Lamentation 4:17 over there for me? Because it says that the deadly enemy who compassed me about, and then it says they are enclosed in their own fat. Man, they got so much money, they greedy. That's the fat. We talking about the fat of the land, the fat of the animal. That means they're rich, they're greedy, man. It says with their mouth they speak proudly. You can't be we shall be like the Most High. We shall sit in the mountain, the congregation of the south and north, and we shall what? Be like the Most High. That's what they say. That's what Esau says, man. So we're an oppressed people because of that. Because they enclosed their own fat. They're greedy, right? I said the word bastard, I don't know. Yeah. But they greedy. Like, you know what I'm saying. Read that, man.
Book 11, Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Right. Before you said that, in 17:11, they have now compassed us in the street. I'm sorry. They have now compassed us in our own steps. Now, these are the steps that we take. These are the steps that we take every day. They have compassed us, man. They have set their own bowing down to the earth, man. Right. In other words, they basically bow down to everything on this earth because they close their own fast. They worship themselves, man. Because they got the idols, they got the thing going. But what are they doing to Esau? Read that again. I mean, what is Esau doing to the children of Israel?
Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help.
Our vain help, man. Go ahead.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, Martin Luther King sitting up here we shall overcome, trying to let America save him. And what did it get him? A bullet across the brain. Right? So he was in further oppression. He was in oppression and didn't even know it, man. He was an oppressed people and didn't even know it. Finish reading.
Verse 18, they hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps.
Who is the they? The wicked. Right? The wicked hunt our steps. Read it.
that we cannot go in our streets.
Right. That's Psalm 17 and 11 as a witness of it. It's a precept. It says they have now compassed us in our steps. They walk about us, man. They lay on, they just put the hammer, they just do whatever they want to do. What's the man? Finish reading.
Our end is near.
Our end is near. The Most High saying this end is near from this, man. Go ahead, read.
Our days are fulfilled.
Our days. It's time to get out of here, man. It's time to wake up. And people need to stop. If you want to stop being oppressed, all you got to do is do what?
Follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and
Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Let's clap it up, right? Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Then well, I'm not gonna. The Bible says, you know, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom, right? You want to have some wisdom, then you better fear Him. Finish reading on that.
Our days are fulfilled.
Right.
For our end is come.
Our days are fulfilled. Then what if it's reading there? Why we still get slapped across the head? Because Sexy Red still out there trying to do something. I don't know, Lord. Help us. She's still out there. In other words, she ain't got the memo. I want to say other words, but there are a lot of women out there called Sexy Red, really. They're sexy, blonde, blue, black, white, and in other words, they got all kind of wigs on. They're our people, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, have acted foolishly. And the Lord's going to stop this mess, man. It's to keep us from being an oppressed people. What is that? To keep from being a gosh. I am. Finish reading. Is that it on that?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, good. So you understand, right? So you understand what that is, man. And death. It's deadly. Here's another words. This is what they do also for us, man. Just put down here the word and you can put it in ancient. And yeah, put it in ancient. I'm sorry. Put a yeah. A ya and a ba. Okay. Ya and a ba in ancient, right? Right. Ba. You forgot how to write that ba. There you go. There you go. Put your some understanding on that. What is ayab? Ayab. You know how to do it. You know how to put those connectors on it. If I say ayab, right? Put them on there. Ayab. Ayab means enemy. Okay, but we got to understand. So we got to make this right under their enemy. But we got to do something to this word. We got to go ahead. Sorry. Enemy. Oh no, write the word out first. Always transliterate the word first, right? Because they want to know how you get from there to that. Right. When you get to the English, you got to transliterate our word. So what is that in front of you? What? Yab. Yeah, because you made that one sound right there, right? So a yab means enemy. Now you can write enemy under there. You want to talk beside it, just like you did the other one. A yab. That's what that means. Okay. Before we get into the number system, I thought I'd go over this text, man, to try to wake up our people, man. Some people listening in, man, they can understand it here, right? A yab. Now that's enemy. But what if we want to make this personal? Our enemy. So we need a possessive adjective. So that's a yab ya. A yab ya. So put a ya there. A yab ya. A yab ya to be by itself. That would make it personal, wouldn't it? Right. There you go. Okay. But you need something there. Independent, right? So now pronounce that. A yab ya. Yab. Yeah, and put ya down there so you'll understand. People a yab ya, just put it kind of by itself there. There you go. So actually, really, it would go. Now put it where it actually belongs over there. do some doctoring there. The racing pretty good on there, and the board is drying out a little bit. getting that grease off the board. Now, a yab would mean who? What would a yab mean now, Nayar? Now, we said a yab is the base word, so what would a yab mean? Yah is a possessive adjective for our people, not me, right? So when I say a yah, now you're talking about your enemy, right? So it's a possessive adjective, isn't it? That makes sense? You got y'all with me on that now? All right, that's how you made it personal. It's our enemy. I could have said your enemy. I could have said a yab nawa.
Right.
That would have been no. That's been our enemy. I'm sorry, right? I could have said that, but I said a yab. That makes sense. You with me on that? Don't lose me now. Don't let me live. So it means me or my enemy.
Right.
Or if you want to, okay, so this means me or mine. So you can put me down there. Or you just make it write down the notes I'm saying there. It's me. But kind of put it over to the side. Don't confuse people. Means me or mine, right? And then put down that it's a possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives occur at the end of the word. Put Posssadjadj. I'm sorry. You ain't got to put right all that out. That's not even necessary. Just put, okay, let's erase that. Put it down here where it belongs. Anyway. Posssadj. Now that's short for possessive adjective. Just point to that. That's all you got to do. And people understand that. You know, that makes sense?
Right.
So, yab. Now, if I want to say our enemy, how would I write that? Because that's what Esau is. We oppress people because of our enemy. Right? That's what this is saying. So how would I write? If Nawa is our, how would I write that? There you are.
Yum.
What is it?
Yum.
No, not yam. That's plural. But if I said Nawa means our, that's possessive adjective. Now ayab, it means enemy. So how would I do it now? Ayab is the base word. Underline that base word for me. Ayab. Now put Nawa over here. I'm gonna get it. Okay? Let me see that. And Nawa means our. Okay? That's what it means. Put the top on that. Now, if I want to say our enemy, that means enemy. But if I want to say our enemy, how would I write that word? Instead of saying your enemy, my enemy, I want to say our enemy.
It would be Nawabaya.
You got the point. Say it again.
Nawabaya.
Except now the possessive adjective always go at the end of the word. Now say it.
Ya now. By now. Oh, so like, oh, okay.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to say that word.
Okay. So
Because you don't need to. You don't have to say mine and yours. When you say our, it's understood, right? You wouldn't go around and say, that's my enemy, your enemy. We ain't bargaining for it. We just saying our.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so just say, I no.
Clap up for this brother. Now, once you understand one thing like that, you can put together any possessive adjective amongst anything. You can grab, I can go on up, go ahead and put a yab nawa, write that word out. Got it? He understands it now. You understand, right? That's the point, officer. That's how you learn. That's That's how you graduate to a whole nother level of understanding, right? Now, what if I want to say, man, I ain't gonna claim that enemy, that's your enemy. Well, we can't really say that in this word because Esau is our enemy. We ain't gonna need to play around with this. He's our enemy. He's either my enemy, he's in front of me, standing at there, and I'm ready to cut his tongue, or he's our enemy, right? Or you can say it's their enemy, the children of Israel. You can say, right, Ayab na, Ayab ma, that male, Ayab ma. We got taxed into doing possessive adjectives here real quick. Ayab ma. Now put up that masculine to put in parentheses, him. That's a masculine term. Always use a little small m so it won't be mistaken as another word or something. It's just a signature of saying that is masculine. That's all it means. Okay. Go ahead, put that in there. A little small m is close enough. Now write a yab na. That means female. Their enemy. But and that's the way it is. In other words, he's all of those. He's their enemy. We got something for that?
Right? Is it not?
Yeah. Na would be female. Ayabna. Ayabma. But the key word is ayab, which means enemy. That's all you're trying to denote, right? That's what you want to do. And you want to say his enemy is Ayabwa, or her enemy, Ayabha.
Right.
But mainly, that's the reason why I only use these two. Is Nawa, or your enemy. He's your enemy, because when we talk, we say, Esau is our enemy. Esau is your enemy. I say the same thing. If I say your enemy, I'm signifying, or I'm sort of like saying that it's our enemy.
Right.
So that's close enough, right? So you can erase all that. I just want people to understand. Did we address all that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Did we say Napash was deadly? We'll write that one down here in a second. Go ahead. He's deadly too, boy. Yeah, just erase all that. I think people understand that. If we get into some numbers here in a second here. Anybody else in class there?
Yeah, we got Officer Sharp checking in as well.
Who else? That's it?
Yeah.
Officer Charles checking in. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Put some elbow, take the elbow grease off that. Very, yeah, turn it over or something. There you go. Okay. Go ahead, and we'll write one more. Go ahead and erase that word up there. That's oppressed people is what that was, right? So let's write the word. Let's write the word deadly. So we want to write. You got my. Let me see that pen there. Let's write the word deadly. Let's see. I write that right? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm way over here in the wrong Hebrew. Hey, erase that right. Wait a minute. I'm way over here in Syria. Erase that. That's right. How about that? All right, here. What is that? All right. Transliterate that word to. We already know it means what? Just write it out. Get used to that. Because that's the only way you can understand words. You got to break them down first, right? What's that word mean? It means dead, right underneath. Let me do that. That's what it means. That's what Esau is to us, man. Now, make it no mistake. Esau, anybody else checking the class over there? Esau is dead. He's dead. Yeah, you see here, you got that. Who's that?
We got Sister Pa Yahawada. She checking in from Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. Oh, yeah. She didn't check in a while. I remember her. Like, clap up the sister, man. How about Shimmy House Shy, Baraka, thumbs, all my brothers. How Shimala Kaba Shimmy House Shy to my sisters, man. Glad to have you guys checking in class. Like I said, clap up for me. They take out drinking their yan and their coffee and their milk and their and water, my yam. Okay, but that's what that word the posh, right? It means deadly. Okay, right. So that's what you got to understand. Esau, we read Psalm. What was that? We read again. Read that again. Psalm. Before we move on here, I just want to get people to understand, get them an understanding of what. Oh, here it is. Psalms. Here, read that. Psalms. What did that say?
Psalm 17:9.
Right.
From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies.
From my what in? My Napash. Napash, right? That's what you're really saying. From my deadly enemies, right? From my Napash Ayab. That's what he's saying. And if you want to say it in plural, but the Yab Yam, right? From my deadly, from a Napash Ayab Yam. Read that again.
From the wicked that oppress me,
Right.
From my deadly enemies.
Right. That's Napash Ayab Yam.
Right.
Go ahead.
Who compass me about.
Right. That means they walk about me, man. That's it. In other words, they're around me.
Right.
It's around me. That's what compass. It means that you walk around somebody, man. You're looking over them like a lion with his prey. I think it says that. Read that.
They are enclosed in their own fat.
That means that. Go ahead. They got everything they want. They greedy.
Right.
Greedy. Dog. Go ahead.
With their mouths, they speak proudly.
They speak proudly. Yeah, man. We have set our flag on the moon, and we shall be like the Most High.
Right.
Ain't nobody can defeat us, man. Who's in that chat?
Same sister.
Same sister. From
Napash.
Texas. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but that's what that is, man. Napash, right? That makes sense. Write that in Syrian Hebrew since you're up there. Any more on that, by the way?
Verse 11. They have now compassed us in our steps.
Right.
That have set their eyes bound down toward the earth.
Right. That's that Lamentations 4:17. They on our steps, man. That's the same thing as what it's saying, man. You know? Verse 12, read.
Verse 12. Like as a lion
Mm-hmm.
that is greedy of his prey.
That's what I was saying. They tear you with them teeth, man.
Right.
They greedy. In other words, they have no compassion for the Most High's children, right?
Right.
You know why? Because you're not part of it. You're not part of Africa. You're not part of Esau. You're not. The Bible says separate yourself from them. Man. That's what it's saying. You're not even supposed to be part of them. That's what it is. And they know that the Most High has taken them from the womb and separated them anyway. Right? Finish reading. Any more on that?
And as it were a young lion lurking in secret places.
Young lion, man. He wants something to eat. And we are the prey. He's already enclosed in his fat. He's greedy lucre, man. Filthy lucre, man. That's what it is. All right. Go ahead. Now, do that in Assyrian, and then we'll move on to the number system, right? Where we at?
Syrian Posh.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to write. What is that? That wrong character like to me. How you write a knock? Yeah, you need to be up here more often. That look a little better. How about it? Yeah, I do it all the time myself. No fear. If you don't do it every week, you'll miss it. Or whatever your brain can remember, Mhm. Gosh, okay. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and erase that. Let's get to the number system. Here's the proof and pudding now. Let's see if you see what you got to remember about that. Right? Got about a buck and a nickel. We got over there. Any questions in the chat? Let's type them in.
I was saying, sister, she just put some hearts on
Okay, anybody in the chat, just go ahead. All right, start from right here. All right, I want you to, both y'all gonna be doing this here. I want y'all to write, we gonna at least go from 1 to 10. We have to. Y'all about forgot y'all number system. All right, here. Go to it. Stop. Take that 7 and put it over there. It's froze.
You gotta put the 7 there.
Put it anywhere but there. It's too low. All right, that's 10 numbers, right? And what do we know about Hebrew? Is Hebrew number system like the duodecimal system? It sort of works like that. This is frozen. We gotta be frozen. Fix us up here, officer. We'll wait for you. On hot. Interruption, man. We're trying to get back live here. A live feed. I noticed when I kept moving down the board and I'm not moving with it. Something's wrong. Huh? I'll get that computer into that. We good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm sorry about that. We're back from live on the air where we are now we've gotten out of our oppressed people. That's what we are, man. We're gonna start talking about the number system here because every once in a while we have to refresh up on there. We were talking about possessive adjectives and Psalms, what was it? Psalms 91, Psalms 17 and 9. I'm sorry. And we were going over how we're an oppressed people, man. Even Lamentations 4:17, I believe, right? But now we're on the number system here, a whole entirely different subject. Let's see what you know. Let's see what you remember. What's well, when you go over the number systems, man, you're talking about a duodecimal system of from 1 to 1,000. You know, the Most High has given us. We're the first ones to know. How do you think when Adam named the animals? You know, he counted them. He had to know how to count. Yeah, so there's 4 types of species of feline, which is cat, or 4 types of species of canine, which is dog, or 17 or whatever he named. I don't know. I'm saying 4. It could have been 100 or whatever there was. That makes sense. Okay, so tell me. Let's talk about it. How do you say number 1 in Hebrew? And anybody, let's let people on the chat see if they working with me over there at Nayara. Let's see if they know what it is. It starts with an AH. So put that up there. We'll give them a hint there, okay? Yeah. Can they see that? Okay. Well, if not, just make it the size that it needs to be. Always make it large so people, because you never know what people are trying to strain to still there. All right. Like people, somebody wrote something down in there. I don't know.
Anybody said that?
Okay, well, we're trying to get something in the chat for people to tell me what the first number in the Hebrew is. What is that number? You know, how do you say that number? How do you say the number 1 in Hebrew? How do you say that? Anybody in the chat before we move on? How do you say the number 1 in Hebrew? All right, go ahead. You know what it is? All right, you know the first one. Go ahead. All right, a cod, right? A cod is the first one, right? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, there you are.
Okay.
A cod. What about number 2 here?
Number 2.
Anybody? Go ahead.
Shalash.
Nah, close.
I mean, Shalash. Shenya.
Yeah, go ahead. Spell that.
SHAYA.
S-H-A-N.
Oh,
Shine.
NYA.
There you go. Now that's how you say it. And these base words here, it's like when you're saying, like when you say, just like you say in English, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like you say in Spanish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what you're saying. Then you say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? And that's how you're saying it. So, but in here, you say akkad. That's all. Everything's started from here. All other languages, all heathen languages, anything else came. You know, they just tried to say. I guess they tried to speak, especially in the Tower of Babel, right? The Lord he confused the speeches, didn't he? So, but we're going back to the original. What is the original set? Akkad, Shanya. Okay, what's number 3 in Hebrew?
Shalash.
Shalash. Write that down. You know that he didn't been in there. He didn't been in there long. He been in some battles. His brother got some war wounds. He didn't been in them battles, man. He knows. All right. There you go. All right. That's it. So we said Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, right? So what about 4? 4 in Hebrew, man. What does that say?
4 in Hebrew.
Yeah, how do you say 4 in Hebrew? Anybody? You know, got it. Ah. Close. No horseshoes though. Anybody in the chat? How do you say 4 in the Hebrew in the chat? Arabai. That's close enough. When you say Abarah, I kind of buy that. So Arabai, right? Arabai. I'm looking for. I like to have like some of my brothers and sisters who participate a lot in chat. Y'all must be on that your yarn and that my yum and that coffee, man. Y'all relaxing so much So y'all forgot about my class over here. It's y'all class, right? All right. How about number 5? How do you say 5s? What? Come on, back up for that. Like I said, he got the war wounds, man. He got his boxing gloves up there. He knows. Kamash. Damn right. He didn't been down this road before. He didn't study because he know how many times he missed it. But that all this culminated to getting it right. All right. What about 6? In Spanish, it would be seis. Right? But in Hebrew, it's an entirely different word. And this to let you know that let no fake Israelite try to tell you something different. This is Akkad, Shanya, Shalash. Because I know, listen, they tuned in on our classes to get the real meaning of this. They know that ISUPK got it because that's where they get it from. You know damn well, you know that's where they get. They know where they get that from. Fake Hebrews. That's why they go around saying, what's the word they like to say? Shalom. I gotta laugh at that. What the hell is shalom? I got said Salaki, if y'all said that word, ATLL. Shalom, that ain't even a word. They're getting that from the ancient tobacco chewing or whatever they got in their mouth they're trying to say because they're spitting all over the place. Shalom. Shalom. So they say shalom. And that is not the word. Ain't that no O's and no U's in this language, man?
Right.
This says shalom. Come on, man. How you say 6 in Hebrew? Let's get back to that. I'm sorry. Anybody?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Shasha.
Shashab. You try to look in your notes. That'll work. Shashab. I ain't got no problem with that. Get it right. Shah. Shah. Put a little dot in there. They ain't gonna know what that. Put it right there. What count? Yeah. There you go. Semicolon. All right. What about 7? Now, y'all, what you think? Or anybody? Well, let's see. In the chat. Come on now. I know somebody in that chat. No, y'all got all those big understandings over there, man. I know I done taught this class long enough so people will know what from 1 to 10 what this is. Talk to me. Go ahead.
Shama one nah, Shama one, something like that. How you say it? Shama one.
Okay. This is the Sabbath, right? That's the hint. Ooh, okay. It's 7. I mean, you said 7. So how about if this is a Sabbath? It almost sounds like this word. Almost. I threw you off. Shabbat. Shabbat. Or Shabbat. A Shabbat.
Oh yeah.
Or a Shabbat. Shabbat is simply Sabbath or 7. That's what it means. They kind of like got a coexistence together. The word is Shabbat, which means 7. Okay? Got it? All right. Now let's go back to 8 because you did mention it.
That one is Shama one not.
That's it. Perfect. Shama Wana. Clap up for that. Shama Wana. That ain't easy. I mean, when I was in grade school, there's a word called Shama Wana. And I didn't know what that meant. But maybe they knew. Somebody knew. Some sponsor knew what that meant. Shama Wana. They were saying 8 in Hebrew. Why? I have no clue. You need an H in there. Just erase the Wana and squeeze it in there. Squeeze that in there. All right. Shama Wana. Shamana Wa. Shamana Wa. You need an H in there. You did the same exact 100 thing. No, that's Shama. No.
That's you right there.
Shama Wana.
Oh, at the end.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's right.
No. Not Shama. No. Shama Wana. That H at the end. There's one at the end that occurs. Okay. Go ahead. Shama Wana. That's much better. Nah. So Shama Wana. Because there's no way you can say that without saying that correctly. Shama Wana, that H or that ha sound is at the end. Shama Wana, like that. Okay. What about now? Go ahead. Ain't no women. Anybody in the chat? What are y'all doing in the chat over there, man? Y'all enjoying your Shabbat? Y'all got that with your yarn. I know y'all spell that, don't you? Go ahead.
Lashawan.
Who? All right, go ahead. Write that for shot. That sounds right. All right, the shot. All right, 10. Now we're gonna see if we can I get somebody to chat to please tell me what 10 is. Come on now. Somebody please tell me what 10 is in the Hebrew. You know, we done got Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash. Kamash, Shashah. Then we got Shabai, Shamuana, the Shah, and then 10 is something. It's got to represent something, right? What does it mean? In the chat, what do y'all? I mean, if you get it, like I go back to my first class that I ever had. Second, it don't matter. I don't have no wrong and right answer. That's why I could care less. That was way back in 2020. I don't care. If it's wrong, then we'll just correct it together, right?
Right.
What is it? You remember? You don't remember? Note man got it up there. Come on, note man. Aishara. That's it. Aishara. I mean, you guys can put little things in your head to understand that, you know. Yeah, sure. That's it. You can put things in your head to let you know how to spell things until you get it down. If somebody's got something in there, read that. What they saying over there?
Sister Kapar says, like if I may,
Right.
I haven't gotten the chance to see the numbers yet. Do you happen to have a list?
I'm giving her that list right now. And sister, make sure you count down this list right here. This is your list. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on down the list, down the line. That's why I do these classes. That is the list. If all I had to do was just give y'all out a list, you wouldn't need me. Then you mispronounce most of the stuff that's in there. So I have to give you a special lesson here. Ka. You have to use then you have to use ka, and then a da. Everything you see here is up on that Hebrew chart. Let me see that chart right there that you're standing in front of. Everything is up there is pronounced from that chart. That's what I'm saying. Okay? That's what you got to understand. That when you say akkad, you're not saying akit. You're saying akkad. The same way you pronounce abagada. The same thing. That's up here. That's how you pronounce these. That's why the brother was able to spell them, because they spell exactly like they sound. That makes sense? Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabbat, Shama, Wana, Dasha, and Asherah. Y'all got that? That's the list. But everybody, you build your vocabulary, your number system from attending class and been on that list. That's how you make your list. Got a brother here that's got a list from probably who knows how long ago. How long ago you started taking this list? Last year. So clap it up for it, brother, right? That's how, what's the sister say? What's her name? That's how you start a list, sis.
The name is Kapa.
Kapa?
Kapa.
Oh, Kapa. Yeah, I remember her from Kaylin, Texas. One of them places down there. But that's how you start that list, Kapa. Okay? But I appreciate that you join in class. But take this list down, write them down, get a pencil and paper. Because I personally don't give out lists, because I want you, this is for your own understanding, right? This is your list. I'm writing this down. You can't be no more personal than this. If I gave you a list, you'd be pronouncing this. I've seen people pronounce this Akkad, Shania, Shalasha, Arabi, Kamach, Shasha, that's fine. Shabi, I've seen it pronounce all kinds of stuff. Shamawan, Na'awa, I heard everything. Trust me, I've heard it all. I heard enough. Let's put it this way. The she, the shy, the shaya. I thought they were saying, are you saying Jesus? What you saying? The shaya for number 9 and Asherah. So when I'm giving you personal lesson right here. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabai, Shamwana, Dashai, Asherah. What about 11? Let's get a lesson out of 11. How would you break that down? 11. How would you pronounce those 11? And how would you pronounce 11 in Hebrew? Spanish, it would be once. How would you write 11 in Hebrew? Right? What is the 11? It's a 10 plus the 1.
Right.
So, right? What's 11? Anybody in the chat before I let one of these officers or one of these troopers or whoever in class, before I turn it over their hand, because they're gonna work it over. What is 11? How would you say that? So put 10 plus 1 up there. 10 right above it. Yeah. And 10 plus 1 would equal what? 11, wouldn't it? So how are we saying 10 plus 1? How do you say that? What is 10? Asherah, Akkad, Asherah. Right? So we write Hebrew backwards, so go ahead and put Akkad, Asherah. Akkad, Asherah. Right? It may be another way to write that, but this is the way I write it. That's what it looks like. Okay. What the heck? And no, think about it.
Why?
Akkad, what is 10? How you write 10? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. I've heard everything. You can write Akkad. I don't know what he was writing. Akkad, Asherah. There you go. Well, that's 10 plus 1, right? So that's how you write 11. All right, what about 12?
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, because I was about to say it all wrong. I was about to say Akkad.
Akkad, no. And we'll get to that. But we'll get to that one right there. Akkad, Asherah. We're 11. 12. What about 12? I'm just trying to get you the idea. Because what you're doing, What is 12? 10 plus 2? Well, write it down. 10 plus 2 is a card and Shanya. Might need some room. Do that wrong. Put it somewhere. What we got down there in that chat?
This is the Colonel Concert.
Got it? There you
And we
go.
got also I'm a wide checking in as well.
I'm a wad. Clap it up off. I'm a wad. Hard working man. Hard working, just like James Brown. The hard working man is show bent neck. Todd Aishara. Aishara's your base. What you doing? Todd Shara? We're doing 12, right? Todd what? No, I mean, no, it's not a Todd. I'm sorry. That would be 1 and what? Okay, write the formula up there. That's why I said. So you won't be confused. Write the formula up there. Erase that. I don't know what that is. You're going to write 1 plus 2. That'll be 3. Write a card. Right. What is the formula for 12? Mathematical formula. What is the mathematical formula? Well, write that down. 10 plus 2. Okay. And what is 10 plus 2? Anybody in the chat? Tell me what, if I was to write 10 plus 2, what would 10 plus 2 be? 12, right? So 10 plus 2 is 12. So how would you think you would write that down using this information here? 10 plus 2. That's all you got to do. Right? You're writing it backwards. You're writing Asherah. A Akkad, not right Hebrew. Akkad, that's like 1. Akkad Asherah. That's like 1 plus 10. 10. You know, oh, you want to write left to right. That's all I'm saying. So, anytime you get ready. Anytime you feel you get ready up there. Well, what do you think 10 plus 2 is? Okay, well then how would you want to write 12 in Hebrew, you're writing what? What does this say? Akkad Asherah? If you're following suit, then you understand that same understanding. You have this come first. That's all I'm trying to say. But it's not a card no more. That's 1. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We got the right person up there. Show. There you go. Any comment over there?
Right.
So she understands, sister. I haven't seen her in a long time. But I appreciate that, sis, for being in class. What you got? Shania what?
Yeah, I should work.
Asherah. Right? Shania Asherah, right? Okay, what does that mean? I mean, in this, so you're basically saying what? 10 plus 2? All right, and 13 and so on and so forth. Y'all understand, right? Y'all understand. Y'all understand now what that is, right? So the understanding is, if I say 13, you would say what? Shalash Asherah. Okay, y'all got that? All right, sis. And if I say 14, all right, sister, Kafah, is that what it is? I want you to write me what 14 would be, sis. Write in the chat. I'll wait for you. Take your time. I'll wait for you. Write what 14 would be. It would be a 10 plus 2. In other words, it actually be, write the formula for 14. 14, it'll be 4 plus 10. You got it. Now, okay, equals 14. So write that in the chat, sis. Write what it is. What is 4 plus 14 by Hebrew? If you used to put them together, all you got to do is use what you see in front of you. That is 4 plus 10. what I want you to write. Okay? Sister Papa from Texas, or anybody else in the chat for that matter, that's that understands Hebrew, you know. Right? We'll wait for you, sis. Because if you can get this one right, then we're ready to move on. I just want to know, here's 4 right here. And where's 10? There's 10. So all you got to do is what? Put them together. You got something. Right? So we're waiting for you. She got it? Something?
I should got that.
Yeah, she's just taking time. Write it out. Since we're waiting for you, type it out. I want to know, like I've done in previous classes. You know, you've been in my class. I want to make sure everybody understands what's going on in these classes. Right, 14. So I won't have to go 14, 15, 16, 17. But I'm going to move on to 20 as soon as I know you got this right. Because they all are redundant. I'm sorry. They're all of the same. They're all repetitive is what I'm getting at. They will follow the same suit. Okay? So if you put a 4 plus a 10 together in Hebrew and write out what the 4 and 10 represent, then you'll have that word. That makes sense? Right. That's all we're trying to do. We'll give you another few seconds here. Go ahead, sis. Because I know we have a lot of people that when they look at our classes, they wonder what we're doing. We try our best to teach our Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Every once in a while, we get our enemy up in here. They totally clueless because they somewhere with their head with a little note in there trying to bob against the wall somewhere. Anyway, okay, all right. You about got it, sis? You go ahead and put that up there. You think you know what it is? Go ahead. Provide what? You use the same I for Asherah and Arabah. I look like Arabic. Erase it and make it right. It still ain't gonna be right. That's Arab Asherah.
She said,
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay, we're right in here. So you would take the 4 kana, the 4 and write Arabai, and then you write what representative for 10 is Asherah. Because 4 plus 10 is 14. So you write Arabai, Asherah. Arabai, Asherah. That's all it is. If I write 15, it would be Kamash. It would be 5 plus 10. Kamash, Asherah. That's all I'm doing. 5 plus 10. 16 would be Shashah, Asherah. That makes sense? Shashah, Asherah. If I write 17, it'll be Shabbat, Asherah. You're using whatever number this is plus 10 to make anything after 10, like 11, 12, 13. That's all we're doing, sis. That's all we're doing. That makes sense? Okay? But that's how you did it. So if I write 15, how would you write 15? You know? Write 15. So 15 is what? 4 plus 10, 5 plus 10, right? Right, 5 plus 10, because I'm trying to help the sister. She got it right there. Look at it.
She said, "Come sir. I got it now."
There you go. What she got up there?
She didn't put nothing yet.
She understands, right?
Yeah, come.
Yeah, it'd be Kamash. 15 is Kamash, then 10, Asherah. That's all we're doing. So clap for the sister, you understand, right? Okay, Kamash, and then we'll erase this. Come on up, there you are, erase this. You come on up and you try a little bit. Okay? Right? Kamash Ashara, that's it. So therefore, 11 got a Khan Ashara, 12 is Shansha Ashara, 13 would be Shalash Ashara, 14 would be Arabah, because that's what 4 is. Then 15, Kamash, and 16, Shasha Ashara, and so on and so forth. Y'all got that? You understand that, right? What's the sister got over there?
Kamash, Asherah.
She wrote that?
Yeah.
That's 15. Exactly. Exactly right. All right. That's the case. Okay. Okay. Let's get into so we're done with the teams. So when we say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, what about 20? How do you say 20? Anybody? Well, get your pencil, write it down. I believe you. Put your answer in right. What's that black? No, you can use whatever color you want. Go ahead.
Like the sis said, would it be Asherah?
Hey, clap it up for the sister. They're not right, but that is a typical answer that you would use. That you follow me? But Kapah, you right. That is a good educated guess. But let's make it more simple than that. What is that right there? No. Now, I understand that answer too. You're trying to write 2 and 10. All you have to do is write Asherayam. That would be the same as saying Asherah. Okay, so clap it up for the sister. You're right. I mean, she's very close.
Right.
Because I understand that answer.
Right.
Very good. The fact that you even tried lets me know something like that. Okay? You're trying to write it like you see it, right? But Hebrew has a definite understanding that things mean something. You might as well erase that. Never said it. No. I said, go ahead. I said, Asheria. How do you write 10?
Oh yeah, because Asherah.
Well, write that. Right up, right? Asheria. That's all we're doing is pluralizing 10. Write 10 plus 10. That's all we did. And if you understand, and then math, which I understand, math, all you have to do is really think about it in this system here. Once you get past the understanding of 10, like in Spanish, when you say 10, you want to pluralize it, you say 30. Then you say 3, 30, and you say 40. 40. You're still using the 4 in front of, but you're saying the plural of it.
Right.
So in this case, you're saying 10 plus 10, Asheriyam. And was sister, she got any comments over there? And if you want to write 21, let's say if we write 21, how would you write 21? What is 21? It's 20 plus 1, right? It's 20 plus 1. Write 20 plus 1. Right? 21. Let's do things systematically. 21, right? And so what is 21? What is 20? Is that 20 up there? Say 20.
Asherai,
Asheriyam.
Asheriyam.
And write the formula for 21. What is 21? Write them as a mathematical formula. That's all they're really doing in Hebrew. The Israel was smart. We were geniuses, man. Go ahead.
Would it be Aisharat Akadium? What you did?
Okay. No, but you're close. I understand that one too.
All right.
No. Anybody? Anybody chat?
Not yet.
See, okay, all right. So what is 1? God,
So
right?
yeah,
So write a God Asheriyam.
that's
Put
what
it up there.
So it'll be first.
Put a God Asheriyam. Because you write Hebrew from right to left. It wouldn't be Asheram Akkad. It'd be Akkad Asheriyam.
Right.
Okay. What is that she got to check? Somebody?
No, this is the same thing.
She understands. I mean, all these things I'm hearing, I've heard before, which are good guesses. That I know that you're thinking.
Right.
Okay, that's all it is. So now we got the base 20. What about that's 20? What about 27?
That would be
27. Anybody? Go ahead.
A7 Shabbat, right? It would be Shabbat, actually.
Write it down. That work. I tried it.
27?
Yeah, 27. Do 27. I mean, I'm just saying, I got them out of order. I'd be up here all night, shit, trying to write all of them. Okay? All right. What is that? A Y or R? What is that?
Which one?
This right here?
Yeah, make it an R. It looks like a E or Y. What the- Make a definite figure. We still speak English over here, and we're trying to transliterate, so we're gonna need to at least write the English correct. Yeah, okay. And so on and so forth. Write 29 up there. 6. You remember 29? You got it in your notes, right? What's 9, bro? How you say 9 in the Hebrew? You said it up there. Comes after Shama went out. So what's 9? Start with the T. A shy, right?
Yeah, the Shabbat.
Okay.
The vibe.
So go ahead and write the shy up there. You know that's gonna be in there, right? Okay. And go ahead and write Shuriam, yeah. There you go. What about 30? By the shadows.
Nah. Shalash, I should write.
Well,
Is it 30?
you can, and I would understand it, but that ain't the correct way.
Which one?
30.
33. Oh, just 30.
What is 30? It's starting a whole nother system. So you want to say, what is 3?
Shalash Yum.
Philosophy. All right. Write it up. But I mean, if you wrote whatever you said before, I would understand that. I would understand when you trying enough to correct it. Right? You got, what is that? You go.
It's like it.
What you got?
Sister said, she said, Salaki said, I'm here listening and learning. I'm driving at the same time. As soon as I stop, I'll be more part.
Oh, is that sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it? All right. So what's 31? What's 1?
So that would be Shalash Akaki.
Or the other way around.
Shalash Yum.
What's the other? There's only one way to write it.
Akad Shalash.
Right. Because you write it from right to left. Right? Of course, if you were to write that in Hebrew, it would be the other way around. Right? But since we're in English, we can't write backwards in the English, can it? So we have a choice. You got to understand that when you're writing words like shalasium, all you're doing is pluralizing way back there to 20. Once you start 20, that's an understanding of all I got to do is pluralize everything else. Use some plural in 20s until I get to 30 now, shalasium. When I get to 40, it'll be, what's 4? Arabai?
Right, yeah.
It'll be Arabayim. Everything from now on is plural. That's why they say in Spanish, that's where they're getting it from. They're copying off us. When they say 20, okay? 30, something like that. 40. 30, 40. Then they're saying 5 is, let's see. What's 5? Cienta. Then 6 is 60. Like we have shasha, sesienta in Spanish. But that's Spanish. I'm just trying to tell you, their same way of their talking, once they get to that, they don't go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. They don't have to say 10 anymore. They're saying some plural because actually what you're doing is you're saying 20 plus 10, which is asharium, which is shalashium. Now, that's already, this is the 3. But when you pluralize a 3 10 times, that's 30. That's what that's really saying. 10, 10, and 10. Shalash, 3. In the 10 times, not the 1 times. That's where you get your timetables from. I mean, this thing can get wild if you really want it to. But that's how Adam talked. He apparently, because he was naming the animals, man.
Right.
He had to. But that's how you that's the understanding of it, right? Okay. Give me some Give me some stuff up there for your class there. But y'all understand this. I mean, you know, and but I want the sister to try to understand. She's driving. I understand that. Cool. And that's cool. I have no problem with that. With understanding, once you get a 20, all you're saying is 10 plus 10. You get a 30, you're saying 10 plus 10 plus 10.
Right.
Shalash, 3. What? How many times? 3 times.
Right.
3, 10, 10, 10. But in the yam, you're pluralizing it. Because everything's a plural now. Everything is a multiple of something.
Right.
Or plural. That's what multiplication is. You know, you're pluralizing it. And 40, it would be Arabaya. 50 would be, what's 50? What's 5? Kamashi. What's 6?
So, it's not spot. No.
How you say 6? Shashashim. Shashashim. Right? Just like you're standing up there. What's 7? Shabayim. 8. Shamawanayim. 9. 90, I'm sorry. Lord.
90.
What's 90?
That's
Sashayim. And what's 10? What's if you were to say that's Shashayim, right? So by the time I get to 100, if you would have said without knowing what 100 is, what would you say? Never cease to amaze me. Go ahead. What would you say?
oh. Hey, damn.
You said 6?
100.
100.
Oh, that's
Well, before you said it, what's 90? The Shayim, right?
That's right.
So if I was gonna say 100 10 times, what would you say? You would think would it be what?
100 times.
You would think it would be what?
You think it'd be a card?
It'll be Ashuriyah, Ashuriyam, something like that. Oh, I heard all kind of stuff.
Right.
But that's why you don't say that, because that would be confusing. So go ahead, Nayar.
hundreds. My eye.
Ma'ah. So write ma'ah down there. You get the point, right? Because the real graduated class is when I tell you to write any number.
Right.
100 is ma'ah. That's 100. And they had to give it a whole nother name for it, or people would be saying, like you're going to do, Akkad, Ashrayam. You'll be right. Some people would be writing Ashrayam. But I would understand that if you're trying to talk to me. But these are the correct way to do it. Understand this. Ma'ah is 100. Akkad, Shalom. Anyway, that's 31. No, we want right 30 is Shalashim. It's all some sort of plural. Yum, right up there for me. Yum equals a plural. When you're pluralizing something, there's a problem. When you're writing yum, it equals plural. Yeah, it equals plural.
Right word employee.
Plural. Just spell it out. I don't want to know. I want people to understand what that means. I want to assist the pop because she's learning that, right? So write that down. Yam is equals plural. You're pluralizing something, okay? Plural. It's PL. Okay, there you go. Now try. Right. So when you're pluralizing something, that's why when you go and write 20, when you say 10 pluralized, you're saying 10 plus 10. And when you're saying 30, you're saying 10 plus 10 plus 10, 3 times. That's what 30 is, 3. When you're saying 40, you're saying 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That would be, what's 4? Arabayam. All you do, that's all you're doing. That's really all you're doing. And then yam, because yam is a plural, anything after 20 gets pluralized.
Right.
That makes sense?
All right.
Sister understand there?
She ain't got to
Okay, she's driving, I understand. Don't worry about it, okay? So let's we just counted to 100 tonight. We'll erase this off the board. I'll just leave it there. We'll erase it off later. Don't worry about it. But anyway, just write your notes down. We counted to 100. What would 99 be? What brave soul? Give me that pen.
99.
99. All right, wow. What would 99 be before we leave out of here? Let me write 99 and see if I can remember. What's 99? Well,
The shot. Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
The shy.
This,
The
got it.
shy.
No, yeah, you're right. So you would write this word only, and you would write the shy. How you spell it? Like that?
Right.
Oh, that works. Then you would write you will pluralize it.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
That's 99.
Right.
The shy, all you're saying is nine times itself.
Right.
That's 9, that's 10 times. That's like 9 times.
Right.
And in a plural form, here, I don't know what this is. In a plural form, the shy is 9, but the shayam is 90. So if you put that together, that's 90 and 9.
Right.
That's all you're doing. That's all you're really doing. You have to write a formula. It's like you would write anything down, write a formula down first that we did. Like 10 plus 10,
Right.
Sharia.
Right.
9 plus 9, Shabbat Sharia. But people who don't want to learn this right here, it's because, and everybody in my audience wants to learn. But people who don't want to learn this, it's simply because they don't have the patience or the time, and they're intimidated. Well, you would have to be, because if you had the patience and time and not so easily intimidated, you will learn. Because once you learn something, you know it. That's the whole point. That makes sense. So you have to have patience and time to learn this language, because it's not easily given to you. That makes sense?
That's right.
All right. Give me some announcements up there, somebody. Who, let's get one of them up. You got it? You got it? Read it.
Okay, good enough.
Everybody's gonna have it. Anyway.
We are the ISUPK SC Lashawan West,
Right.
25th Street, out of Harlem, New York.
Right.
Group of new brother or sister, or new brother or sister comes to the school with off limits for 6 months.
Right.
They are here to be saluted on. They're here to show themselves in the world. They need transportation and teach them the range. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person,
Right.
he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and the sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to speak. And it's like permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 to 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund. Free will offering for a priest, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. In the upcoming holy convocation, we have the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. That is tomorrow, Saturday, right?
At sundown.
At sundown. And you can read about this in Leviticus 23 and 34 through 44. It's like my occupant to check the bulletin board in the hallway. Anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Right. So we're gonna salute out our brothers and salute out our sisters. Get all the men up here. Let's salute out our brothers and salute out our sisters, right? Right. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna face and turn to sisters, right? Mom Shabbat. Mabia. Barak.
How about Shabbat?
We're gonna turn and face the sisters, right? Mom Shabbat. Mabia.
Yahweh Shema Shah.
Yahweh means hands down, dismiss.